Melbourne back into lockdown.
Yeah. We don't quite know where the virus is at the moment.
So my squad, we gon' make it out. One way or the other. Yeah. I had some hoop dreams, but no jumper like I'm Adam. My pen is too clean, so I had to stick with rapping. My life is hella deep.
Alright, what is up everyone? We're here at the wrap up, episode 23? 7.
Been asleep for the last 4 weeks.
Lockdown time. Basically what we're doing now, instead of the usual wrap up, we're just going to sit here and have a chat. Because basically we've been sitting in this house for the last 2 months or so, and we're going to change it up. So, let's kick things off. New releases, tracks. What new tracks have people been listening to? Matt, AU Cash Radio, what heat have you got for us today?
Today was like the strongest release day of the year. Like, oh god, that was crazy. We usually pick the best 12 to like 15 tracks, and it was hard to get a short list today. But the shit that stood out today, bro, let me fucking get the list up.
I've got a new one in.
New Blessed dropped, it was crazy.
Blessed dropped today actually, Low Key.
Low Key dropped as well, Wonder is fire. Elijah Yo, my bro from West Sydney, welcome back. Give Me the Loot with the Biggie sample, it's crazy. Kai and Jerome Farah.
Which was 100% cleared.
Yeah, definitely cleared. ZU, they're a crew from up in Queensland, they're doing crazy shit. Yo, it's just Plutonic Lab, the best producer in fucking Australia. Just keeps slapping. Bro, it was crazy.
Nina Nesbitt, Life's a Bitch.
He's played this song like 40 times today.
This household has recently discovered your music, and your track Life's a Bitch is fucking huge. That gets this week's track of the week.
Well,
congratulations.
That's his track of the week. For me,
$80 will be sending you a gift certificate in the mail shortly, so look forward to that.
For me, it's Shout Out Butterflies by Biam, Between You and Me.
Actually true, fucking oath. They don't get our gift certificate.
I know Ben doesn't quite respect that band, but Clacker and I over here are big fans of Between You and Me, so shout out to those boys.
Let's talk about Biam.
How good are they, bro?
They're the fucking best. In terms of like...
And they're from Australia.
They're probably the best Australian band at the moment. Like legit. And in terms of what they could potentially do, huge. So their headline Australian tour has been fucking... Well, they meant to do the Short Stack tour.
Yeah.
Fucking 18 months ago, that got canned, postponed. I mean, I don't know if that's been cancelled, but they're not going to play it. Then they've got their headlining tour, which has been postponed. I think the next time they're going to be playing is, at the moment, the fucking US.
Europe
and then,
or some shit,
yeah, and, like overseas. But their new album, Armageddon, drops in November. Butterflies dropped Thursday. They've dropped 3 tracks in the last 3 months.
And they're all fire.
And they're fucking sick.
Well, they picked up J Rotation on one of them, didn't they?
I think track Deadbeat got a little bit of love.
Yeah.
Triple J's coming to the party.
They're building. Like,
yeah.
Anyone like,
got a bit of love for Deadbeat. Hopefully, Butterflies should
Butterflies
get some
is the one.
great.
Butterflies
It's
is the one.
a track.
And it's one of the best songs I've heard this year. It's
fucking oath.
And I'm not. You don't even know. Like I'm not a. You're the pop punk guy. You know,
he loves it.
But me, like, I'm always listening to hip hop R&B, but that shit is on repeat. It's so good, bro. It makes me feel 16, bro.
Butterflies is huge. Yeah, fuck. For Australian bands.
That vegan line, that deserves to go viral on TikTok. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out Biam.
Fucking oath. Who else has been active recently?
What gets bumped in this house a bit? Leroy on repeat.
Let's talk about Leroy. Good fucking pickup, Matthew. So, what I would like to have is just the difference in, I guess, rollout campaigns and Australian artists looking at how differently the rest of the world aims and releases music as opposed to Australia.
Yeah?
Do you know what I'm saying here, Matthew?
You're saying that Leroy's rollout trumps any Australian artist we've seen?
Well, what I'm saying is that maybe...
And it's because that US big money.
Well, that's it. Well, why is it that the fucking international and US arms of majors seem to push artists out with a different capacity, with a different scope, than what their fucking Australian, New Zealand arms seem to push it? Yeah. Like, isn't the goal to break fucking worldwide artists?
Yeah, there's this mentality amongst major labels that you need to break an artist domestically before you can break him internationally, and Leroy has proven that's false. Yeah, he signed a deal direct with the US, he went outside of Australia, but he's an Australian artist. He literally just broke the formula that Australian labels have had for the last 30 years, whatever, is that we need to break him here, then we can break him there. Yeah, he's semi-broke, he did some Triple J Unearth shit and whatever, you know what I mean? He was played on,
Did he get played? Where was the first radio station to play him?
Yeah, we all know that $80 in 2016 when he was part of Dream's team. He wrote a song about his uncle or whoever it was who had passed away. Shit was crazy. We played it. Shout out Junior. It was Junior. It wasn't me. It was Junior. Junior discovered him. Was like, this kid is it. Showed me. I was sold. We had a good dialogue with him. We played on radio. We premiered a couple of his other tracks after that.
Didn't his management even from that find
He
him
got
through
signed
that?
off us. Yeah, Zig found him for $1 million. Like, shout out Zig and what Zig did. Like, it's all love. He's a fucking king as well. And then Roy's gone to do, whatever he's doing now, and he's the biggest Australian artist since fucking Kylie Minogue or fucking
And even
AC/DC.
let's just fucking say for what it is, like, how the fuck does he not get the breakthrough artist of last year at Arias? Like, are you shitting me? Who the fuck got breakthrough artist?
Was he number 6 in the world? He's streaming on Spotify or something now. Like, he's about to have the fastest song ever to 1 billion streams on Spotify.
And yet,
Shout out Lime Cordial.
the Australian industry's like, hey, look at these. Let's break an artist, bro. Let's get him on the Splendor lineup. Like, this would be great. Let's see if we can get him on the Triple J rotation.
We're selling out stadiums, bro.
But like, the first time he's going to play in Melbourne is in the fucking arena. But like, my question is, why is not that the fucking goal globally?
Because, let's be real, and okay, they won't even watch this, so I can say whatever the fuck.
Yeah, fucking, see, at this point, that's what's great about this. Right now, we can say anything.
Anyone with Australian labels has an Australian mentality. None of them have achieved global success and gone and seen how big the world is. And so, like, Triple J rotation and New Music Fridays and the MTV rotation is it. You know what I mean? That's the limit of what you can achieve in Australia. And labels in Australia perceive that as success. Or maybe even it's an ARIA Gold record or whatever, and cool for you. But, like, there's talent here, homegrown, that is global, and it should be viewed with that sort of a lens. And no, you don't need to fucking get success in Australia before you pitch it to your, label partners in the US and the UK. If the music's good enough, the music's good enough. And Roy's proven that. And I don't think he's the first, but he ain't gonna be the last. Well, not even just him. TK's done it. Sampa's done it.
The internet changed it. It's the same fucking problem from the top of most corporates in terms of they don't see the disruption that the internet did on the bottom level of shit to the level that people who live on the bottom level, like, we see how the internet has affected everything and how you consume everything. But when you achieve success in something for fucking a long period of time, it's very hard to let that go.
And what Australian labels are going to deal with now is upcoming Australian artists now who've seen Roy and seen Sampa and seen TK and whoever else, 1-4 or whatever, they're not going to be satisfied with your fucking Triple J rotation and getting a Leica version anymore. So you're going to have artists now.
Ooh, this is a good point.
You're about to have artists who are pushing back at the table because you think because that's the best you can offer them.
Cool.
And they're about to go, fuck you, I'm going to do what Roy did. I'm going to run my money up. I'm going to get in the Twitter DMs of international. And they already are. I've already got A&Rs from overseas and different labels and managers over there hitting me up about Australian talent that they got their eye on. But they're going to bypass the whole Australian label system. That's what's going to happen.
Fucking oath. That's cool. And that's an interesting segue. Because I think this is super interesting, like, coming from TMing Biam and then also coming from being an artist in hip-hop, you see how the different genres are, like, alternative and hip-hop work together. And hip-hop is, it's super fucking egotistic, it's very braggadocious. You get big fucking upfront show fees, you get kind of looked after. In the alternative scene, like, fuck man, the amount of shows on tour that I was TMing for was like, they didn't even get their show fee, let alone their rider wasn't there. When I was like, dude, like, hip hop artists kind of wouldn't stand for this shit, you know what I mean? Like, if you're going on a national US tour and your rider's not fucking there and you're not getting any shows, I'm like, man, like, some hip hop artists are, like, they would fucking
smashing up the venue, bro.
Yeah, like, it wouldn't pan out this way. So there's a difference in those genres there, and I think it'll be super interesting when a genre like hip hop gets that sort of leverage where they see, hey man, it's possible for you to not play your bullshit fucking bureaucratic games and be like, hey, let's try to build you up, like, start off on this Triple J unearthed fucking route and let's build you through the system. Like, the bypass path which everyone thought was there, it's like, now we've seen that's there. It'll be interesting how that pans out when artists know that leverage is now on their side.
Yeah, that's facts. And we've had this chat as well, I've had it with the Biam boys and whoever else, is now pop punk or indie rock or whatever different genres in that space are starting to link with hip hop artists and realize, holy shit, we've been getting screwed. Just how hip hop artists sort of realized that and took the power back themselves and are starting to. Now you're gonna have all these bands that are like, fuck a label, we're gonna do it independent. You know what I mean? We're gonna follow the hip hop model and just run it up that way. And you're gonna have a whole industry revolting, and yeah, it's gonna be revolution. It's gonna be exciting.
Fucking oath. Even that is interesting.
Can we ask Clap some questions? I feel like you haven't spoken much.
Clack Daddy, take over while I cough. How's lockdown been? What are you working on?
Just upgrading the skills as I can to.
What about your backflips? Where are they at, bro?
We have the flip mat that we have been gifted from the old Rockman. That is yet to be flipped upon. We'll work towards that. In the realm of getting better in videography, upgrading your skills during this time of lockdown, just trying to better yourself, learn more of what you can, where you can, so that when things open up, that you can filter into the position that.
Stop talking generically. He's working his ass off.
Yeah, I know. This is just
talking like a legit, bro. He's killing the video from 80K right now. He's killing all the $80 shit. Everything you see coming out of Marshall is all his hands across it. He's leveling up every single day, whether it's graphics, whether it's visuals.
The $80 interviews.
The $80 interviews have gone through the roof. Like, stop talking generally. Like, these dudes are fucking.
That was like, let me say all the buzzwords I think I know in 90 seconds. It's been like you just going ding ding ding. You guys need to better yourselves out there. We need to stick together. 1%ers.
We're taking it week by week. 1 week at a time.
I'm just trying to get better.
The FPVs, flying with the FPVs.
Yeah, bro, you want a drone's getting mad.
Yeah. Speaking of $80, what can we let out of the bag before we wrap it up? What can we say that Chris won't yell at us for announcing?
Interview with Grip from Shady Records will be out any day. That was a really cool chat to link with him. Heaps of Australian interviews coming up. I gotta tell you, by the time this is out, it'll be done anyway. I'm interviewing Ari Lennox from Dreamville this week. That's gonna be crazy. She's a goddess, and I'm a blush talking to her. But yeah, $80 is just living up always. We put out more content and high quality content than anyone in the country. So
$80 is the future.
We're one key part of a whole ecosystem that's going on, but we're a key cog and we're doing our bit. That's still a fucking killer team. That's for real. And shout out everyone who's not on camera. Yeah, just running it up, bro. I can't wait to look back on this shit in 5 years' time.
True. Can't wait to be open.
That'd be good. Shout out everyone. Hope you're keeping safe and well.
Imagine being open again. By the way, I've heard fucking from a little birdie that Battle App's coming back in Australia.
Yeah, well, me and 60 were talking about it. That interview is available online now.
True.
It's happening. 6 is in.
Who could 60 be battling? We don't know.
Wonder who. But he's in. $80 is in. It's coming.
Alright, we'll catch you possibly next week for another boardroom episode of The Wrap Up.
So many buzzwords you clacking next week.
You can't take me out. I'm popping like a zit. I'm breaking out. And I am hella lit. You want a couch?